morning. It is Thursday, October 7th. I'm Maureen Kyle with your 3 News Now morning update. Danielle is off. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and Instagram pages. We have a ton to get to, but we start with Holly, who has a check of the forecast. Holly, good morning.
Maureen, thank you. And yeah, we're looking very warm again. And as we head through the remainder of the afternoon, we are talking partly to mostly cloudy skies, temperatures 70s. Low 80s. Notice we are adding some scattered showers. This is the view at 4 o'clock today. It's going to be hit and miss. You're not going to all see rain at once, but you know, we are going to be talking about some downpours at times. And it looks like into the dinner hour and this evening, overnight, we continue with more showers and into your Friday. So just like today, tomorrow, we'll see these showers pretty early, and it's going to be on and off. It is not going to be an all-day rain. And in between all that, we'll have variably cloudy skies. We'll see a few leftover showers into the day on Saturday, and then once those move out, it looks like we are smooth sailing. We'll talk about that here in just a sec. In the meantime, for today, still summer warm. Highs upper 70s to near 80 with those scattered rain chances later in the day. Scattered showers tomorrow, mid-70s. Showers early Saturday in the mid-70s. And then here comes the sunshine Sunday into next week. We're 70s to even low 80s for highs. Back to you, Maureen.
All right. Holly, thank you so much. The Department of Education is announcing sweeping changes to its public service loan forgiveness program. This program allows nonprofit and government employees to have their federal student loans canceled after 10 years or 120 payments. But so far, it has a 98% rejection rate. Now borrowers have a temporary opportunity to get loan forgiveness. So if you work or have ever worked in public service and have federal loans, you can now confirm your own status on studentaid.gov.
This is going to expire October 31st, 2022. So we have a whole year to get this ironed out. It speeds up, I think, the forgiveness clock for people to where people could actually get forgiveness today that maybe thought they had years to go.
For everyone else still looking at student debt, President Biden and other Democrats are debating more. Remember, your loan servicer can help you navigate best options by phone. Developing this morning, a federal judge has blocked a near total ban on abortion in Texas. The temporary injunction will block the state from enforcing the law, which was passed by the GOP-controlled legislature and upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court in September. Lawyers for the Justice Department asked a judge to block the state's restrictive abortion law last week, arguing it's an open defiance of the Constitution. And Governor Mike DeWine continued his visit in Texas alongside 10 other governors from across the country. The focus was on border control, where DeWine called the situation both a drug and humanitarian crisis, saying 80% of Ohio's overdose deaths happening each week caused by fentanyl. All right, local headlines to get you now. Here are 3 things to know. First, Elyria Councilman Mark Jesse pleaded not guilty for his accused role in a human trafficking sting. Jesse was arraigned on a soliciting charge. If he's found guilty, he could spend 60 days in jail. He was one of 161 people arrested this week as part of Operation Ohio Knows. Everyone arrested is accused of trying to buy sex. During the investigation, the state found 10 missing kids. We are learning just how much marijuana and drug money was taken off the streets in Portage County last week. Over 50 pounds of weed worth about $250,000 plus about $150,000 in cash was taken during a traffic stop on I-76. The driver from Texas was arrested and faces several charges. The sheriff says this is the largest bust in the county's history. The money confiscated will go into the department's drug seizure fund. The new Cleveland Clinic Biorepository will formally open today in the Fairfax neighborhood, and we're getting a look inside. The ultra-cold and cryogenic storage facility is part of the new Cleveland Innovation District, housing nearly 400 freezers that will store thousands of samples. Those will help accelerate research, which in turn can lead to new discoveries for new treatments for patients. Well, another school board meeting battle, this one in Cuyahoga Falls, as they continue to have a heated conversation about masks in schools. Last month's board meeting was cut short after several parents refused to wear masks. This time, the meeting was also moved to a public location and police officers were on standby. Parents took to the podium to voice support or dissent about the district's decision to extend the school's mask mandate to the end of October.
Medical masks are loose-fitting and no significant effect on transmission.
I've asked to speak tonight to publicly thank Dr. Nichols and the Board of Education for your decision to extend the current mask mandate in our schools.
We've been told to trust the science for 20 months. Well, anthropology, psychology, and sociology are sciences too.
Another concern for parents who feel the mask mandate is too far-reaching: vaccine mandates. But the district superintendent says a vaccine mandate isn't even being discussed. In the meantime, another district will require vaccines. Beginning November 1st, the Shaker Heights School District says all district employees and volunteers must be fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The school board is set to meet this afternoon to discuss the new policy, and that meeting begins at 4 o'clock at Shaker Heights High School. New details on the COVID-19 protocols for events at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. We're learning the rules will vary by event. As of right now, COVID-19 vaccines or negative tests won't be required for Cavaliers home games, which start back up on October 22nd, but we already know they are required for these events: the Harry Styles concert on Monday, October 18th, Michael Bublé's show later on that week on Thursday, October 21st, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Saturday, October 30th. Well, before we know it, we're going to be talking about snow. ODOT is still looking to fill positions for the season, specifically for plow drivers. The agency relies solely on drivers to keep the roads clean and safe, and still looking for around 500.
We need these extra persons to come in and help us with our snow and ice removal so that we can be operating 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Plow drivers are required to have their CDL license, and ODOT provides training on how to operate a plow truck. Seasonal driver positions with ODOT pay just over $18.50 an hour, and some can turn into full-time jobs. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to join me on this 3 News Now morning update. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Maureen Kyle, and we will see you Friday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great Thursday.